straight into it. There we go. Mic looks a little better there. So yeah, when we take a look at the 4-hour time frame, we zoom out a little bit. We kind of created this support here and we're starting to bounce up, right? We're starting to bounce up. No promises on this bounce up because when we zoom out, what do we see? Well, we've been in this huge range for a long time, right? So what can happen with us bouncing up? Well, high probability we can just continue driving, right? That's just the simple part. But it's also a probability that we can be pulling back to continue down. So important when you're trading to try to look at both perspectives. If you're a day trader, obviously if you're a swing trader, it's a little different. You're looking at one ultimate direction. But if you are a day trader and you're trading for the day, it's important to be aware of those possible moves, right? So when we come down to this 1 hour, like I said, we started to bounce up. Yes, we got past this resistance, but now we're just kind of settled here and we're literally ranging. You can see on this 1 hour, if I zoom in a little bit, these candles are indecisive, right? Very, very indecisive. They're dojis. But like I said, we can continue driving up or we can have that like pull back down, right? And even where we just are, just pulling back down towards this support would be about 100 points. Not too far, based on how the market's been moving, right? However, with today's ranges, we'll see. As far as driving up, probably look towards this area, 345, about 170 points away. So we'll see. No promises. Like I said, the market is very indecisive at this point. You can see it's trying to figure out which direction it's going to be going. And if the market doesn't know where it wants to go, how you know where it wants to go, right? So it's important to establish that patience. Mike sounds good. Awesome, y'all. Thank you. What's up, Mayo? Hi, Jose. Hi, player. Yes, it's important to establish that patience till you can figure out the small direction, right? And this is on the 15-minute here. You can see we've made a small top wick, 24 points, down about 89. When I turn my levels on, you're going to see that I have them very close together, and that's because we're ranging. I do not like when my levels are close together because I'm not a fan of ranges, right? When you're trading in ranges, there's a lot of uncertainty. You're looking for an overall breakout move. There's going to be a lot of fake outs, right? And as we zoom in, let me put it on the 5-minute. As we zoom in, you can see what I mean now, how I have a zone here. We got a zone here. We got a zone here. We have a level here that we're just looking at. Got a level here, just looking at it. Got a level here, just looking at it, right? But the point is there's a lot of stuff in this area, right? There's a lot of things here. Don't like that. Okay, so typically that tells me that it's a little bit of a lower probability area. So we'll give price a little bit to move around. What pair? MNQ says it in the top right corner. MNQ. Micro NASDAQ. Let's see. Yesterday's trade. Beautiful trade. 92 points. Nothing new here. We do the same thing every day. We do the same thing every week. We do the same thing every year. Nothing new here. So if you guys missed out on yesterday's trade, there's a quick screenshot of that. Live call outs, live education, live real time. Can't make it up. Can't fake it. Who else we got here? We got Maxwell. Good morning. What's up, Bri Ray 26? Rico, good morning. D-Hub, good morning. Puma, good morning. Marina, good morning. We got the Disciplined. Will, good morning. We got DD Vibes, good morning. Lux Ashley, we got Trader Rose, good morning. NQ Soccer Mom, good morning. El Moro, good morning. NPC World, good morning. Monique, good morning. William, good morning. Hi, Smokey. Big Rich, good morning. Ah, look at us bouncing back up here. Oh my goodness. Establish that nice patience here. Let the opening do its thing, you know? You don't have to hop in. Why be part of low probability setups? Came down, bounce right back up. 90 points. My goodness. The barcode begins, right? Yeah. Literally barcoded. My Wixter, good morning. We are barcoding. By the way, y'all, I did do something different yesterday. I uploaded a trade review. As you can see a little screenshot here of yesterday's 92-point trade. So for now on, when you guys check out the videos I upload, they will be things that I don't say on the live stream. So everything that you watch in that video is going to be things that I purposely don't mention on the stream so that you can learn it in the video. Good feedback so far, so I'm glad those of you who watched it, I'm glad you're enjoying it. But it's the most recent video. I just posted it last night. So you want a full price action breakdown, yesterday's 92-point setup, there you go. You really like the format? Thanks, Rico. Janton9941, good morning to you. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Good stuff. Thank you, El Moro. So chat, while we are waiting, let's do some positivity here. Let's get that positive energy flowing this morning for everybody. I'm gonna need y'all to, number one, click that like button. Go ahead and click the like button. Supports the stream. One of the best ways to support the stream because it's free. And second of all, I'm gonna need you to do 111 in the chat. 111 angel numbers. Let's get that good energy flowing this morning for everybody. Let's do that daily affirmation. Let's see what we got for you. Today is January 21st, 2026. Do not let one hard chapter convince you that the whole story is against you. You have survived things that were meant to teach you, not to define you. Better days are not just possible, but they are already beginning to form around you. Keep going. The next page is softer. It's excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. My phone down here. But yes, that is excellent. Keep going, keep pushing. Positive days are ahead. That's how you want to think, especially if you're having a bad day or a bad week, bad month, bad year. It can only be bad if you make it bad, right? It's all in how you focus on the day. You know, some people, they get up in the morning, they spill their coffee on their shirt. All hell break loose. They in a bad mood. They in a real bad mood. Other people, they spill some coffee on their shirt. Yeah, it's annoying. They're annoyed. But they don't let it define their day, right? They don't hop in the car, get all this road rage. Now they're aggravated by the road rage. Then they get to work. Now they got attitude with everybody. Then every little thing starts bothering them, right? You don't want to have every little thing pile up, start to bother you because you're going to get irritated easily, right? Sometimes you got to be able to laugh at life, right? Sometimes you got to ease up a little bit and be able to laugh at things. It's all perspective, you know? Seriously, it's all perspective, and you can only have a bad day if you make it a bad day, you know? So don't make it a bad day. We got plenty of days to be sad. But why make every day sad, right? You are in control. You have the power to define your day. You feeling frustrated? You can say, you know what? Later on, I'm going to do something for me today. Go watch that TV show you've been trying to watch. Go play that game you've been wanting to try. Go outside. You've been saying you want to go to the park and walk around. Go to that lake you've been thinking about. Go to that view you've been thinking about driving by. You've been thinking about bowling. You haven't bowled in a couple years. Go bowling. You know, go do something that you don't normally do. It's always nice when we do things we don't normally do every week, you know? But you gotta change your environment, you know? As we see here, we are still in this range. No surprise. No surprise at all. Like I said, these areas are so close together. Not a fan of it, but I'm interested to see how the market navigates these areas today. After it's done beating people up in the opening. Black coffee on a shirt. LOL. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that'd be, especially on a white shirt. That would not be too favorable, right? Not too favorable. Let's see. Did you guys have your coffee this morning though? Did you have your coffee? Did you have your tea? Did you have your hot water? Did you have your matcha? Your cappuccino? Frappuccino? Macchiato? Blended drinks, iced drinks. What y'all have this morning? Orange juice, apple juice, milk, chocolate milk. What you have this morning? Almond milk, oat milk. The Weird Gamer, what's up? Good morning to you. Hope you're having a great morning. Yes, tea. Ooh, okay, what kind of tea did you have? The Market Bias, good morning to you. Dennis is home. Hello. Black coffee. Tequila. Oh my goodness. You had tequila this morning. No, you did not. Oh my goodness. Kind of early, no? Just a little early. Just slightly. Hot water so far, and you? I just had some water this morning. Ooh, iced caramel macchiato. See, that's my type of drink. My type of drink. Green tea mixed with lemon juice plus ginger. Ooh. Also my type of drink with the ginger. Lemon ginger tea with some honey and wait, what? Oh, Merle. Tropical fruit juice. Wait, are you talking about the Tropicana drink? What is it? Let me see. The Tropicana fruit punch. That drink that only lasts 2 days in the fridge. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I gotta Google a picture of it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. See, every time I get a picture of it, it's like this one. You know this one. This one lasts 2 days in the fridge. The blue one. Is that the one you had? Man, if you got multiple people in your house, forget it. It ain't lasting more than 24 hours. It's gone. Gives you a kick to the day, all the tequila. Oh, morning latte sounds good. I'm kind of feeling, I'm gonna have you guys guess what kind of drink am I feeling this morning. I'll give you a hint. It's a type of tea, and I want it iced. Let me see who can guess in the chat. Those are your hints. It's a type of tea is hint number 1. Number 2, I want it iced. Oh, mocha latte sports coffee today. Okay. Oh, the knockoff, but same vibe. The judge that looked like detergent bottles. Charlotte, good morning to you, Charlotte. Warm water with key lime, cayenne, and sea salt. Ooh, okay, mixing your own stuff up. Iced matcha, chai, bean, chai latte, chai, green tea. Wow, interesting guesses. I gotta say, you guys got it. Chai latte. That's what I'm feeling this morning. I'm feeling a nice chai latte, iced. I think I may get one maybe after the stream. That sounds really good right now. So this candle closes in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So on the 5 minute here, we're halfway done with this candle. It does look like it's probably going to be closing outside of this range, which can mean we could be picking up some steam to the downside now. So I'm gonna just hide my levels real quick. Kind of pull back and look at this. So notice the liquidity grab. When I say liquidity grab, let me get my drawing two, guys. Hold on. Drawing two's coming. See these highs right here? See how we took out these highs, came back into the range? That's a liquidity grab on a higher time frame, right? Now we're coming down and breaking structured lows. So that's why I said that now things could start getting a little bit heavier towards the downside. Me personally, you guys know I like to wait till after 9:30 to trade. So I'm personally going to be hands off. But just showing you that. Hold on, Milo. My dog's coming in here. And again, don't forget we have this resistance we broke out of. Price could want to come back towards this area too. Something to look out for. And if you guys want to see it on the 1 hour, like I said, we've been dojing it up, but now we just took out these highs. And we saw that fall come through. Add vanilla bean. Oh, I think they have a vanilla bean one where I'm going. Sipping now, helping me be patient. It does, right? There's something about having a drink, you know, like some tea. I love me like a latte if I'm working. There's nothing like an iced latte while you're waiting on the markets here. And just keep sipping it, sipping it, sipping it while you're waiting. The feel-good drinks. All right, NASDAQ, what are we doing? Let's get this back on. So again, as you know, I have this level here. What did we just do? We just came down here and we bounced up, right? So like I said, these areas are low probability areas, which is why they're labeled. They're tagged out. Not the biggest fan of this spot. But it is what it is. But this is why I have these areas tagged, you know. It's not random. It's just that it's going to be a little harder for price to hold these areas. That's all. And, you know, you have to understand that as a trader. As a trader, you want to do your best to understand areas that may be tougher for price to hold, may be easier for price to hold, you know, things of that nature. It'll help you a little bit with ranges. So going back to the opening. Yeah. I mean, if we were to do a 5-minute opening range, it would look like this. We're still inside of the opening range if we're just looking on the 5-minute. Just waiting for this 15-minute candle to close here. We're at the halfway point, 8 minutes. Then I'll be putting my hunting glasses on for a trade. 8 minutes. Look at that top wick. We just took out that previous high. No promises unless it closes, though. It's got to close bearish, right? Nice and patient here. Good morning, Luke. Rangy markets. All right. Let's do this while we're waiting. There was quite a few headlines yesterday. You guys were on most of the day yesterday. I'm sure you saw it. So we got to talk about some headlines. Trigger warning for those who are sensitive towards Trump versus Iran, or if you're sensitive towards war topics. We're going to be talking about that. We just got some more news coming in here. So we're going to talk about it while we're waiting. I'm going to put this over here. And we're going to minimize the news. All right. Latest updates. Iran launches new attacks on U.S. allies after 3 American troops were killed in escalating war. Iran said it targeted U.S. assets in Kuwait, Bahrain, and Jordan on Tuesday. The vessels in the Strait of Hormuz after the U.S. military said it carried out a 10th consecutive night of strikes on Iranian military infrastructure. There was no immediate confirmation of any U.S. bases in the region being hit Tuesday. The U.S. military named on Tuesday as an American soldier was killed in Iraq during a controlled of Iranian drone over the weekend. The Pentagon previously identified the 2 U.S. soldiers killed in Iranian attack on an airbase in Jordan, which left another listed missing action. That's a long sentence to say one simple thing. Just saying. 31 minutes ago, Kuwait says Iranian attacks damage electric and water desalination facilities. So yeah, so basically Iran is attacking our allies. We have U.S. bases in these other countries, but also they're supposed to be our allies. So think about this, chat. Think about let's say you have a house, and let's say your neighbor is arguing. Let's say you're really close with your neighbor, and your neighbor is arguing with somebody on the other street. Whole different street than y'all's. Y'all just rival streets, right? Your neighbor is arguing with someone who lives on the whole other street. That person comes over to your street and, I don't know, they start messing up your house. Let's just say they start shooting up your house, trying to make your house set on fire or whatever. And you're like, hey, what that got to do with me? Y'all over there arguing. What's that going to do? That's going to piss you off. Right? That's going to piss you off because in your mind, you're like, wow, my neighbor started this crap and now my house is taking fault for it. Right? So Iran is trying to be very strategic here by attacking allies, which is interesting, right? Let's upset your allies while we're upsetting you. It's interesting war tactic here. But it's interesting. They're not just attacking allies, they're attacking their infrastructure. See, they can't attack our water and electricity and all that right now. So they're gonna go after our allies, you know? Oh, well, y'all are closer. You know? Yeah, there's American assets there, yep. Let's see, Lebanon's army says troops deploying in southern pilot zone under deal with Israel. We'll see. But yeah, we'll keep it there. Um, explosion of Iranian attack drone. We talked about drones last week. Um, I told you guys last week that this is a different type of war because the drones that we're dealing with, like these AI drones, are just, if you know about them, then you know how insane it is to have to face a drone. I mean, your life expectancy is dropping down to 0 point something percent chance of surviving that. Um, the drones that are built nowadays are just incredible on both sides. You can't outrun a drone. Yes, they duck and hide behind things, but these drones don't just have machinery gun type of stuff. But these drones, some of these drones got missiles. Yeah, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. And they're programmed so well. It's like it's locked in on a target. Them drones will camp you out. You could sleep there all night. That drone is gonna stay right there. Yeah, eventually it has to recharge, but let me tell you, they're like built of steel, okay? But yeah, it's unfortunate. Of course, they're only naming one soldier who was killed because they've been trying to lessen the blow. There's hundreds of soldiers who've been killed so far, guys. The news is delaying the number. But those of you in the military, those of you who know people in the military, I'm sure you already know. Even just from hearing those who we already lost, you can count yourself, right? A lot more than one or two people, guys. A lot more than 3, 4, 5 people. The way they're trying to make it sound. They're trying to make it sound like, oh, it's just one person. Nah. A lot more than one. So, yeah, when you're reading news, keep in mind, there's all different types of news, not just American news, but you can read news overseas too, right? Don't just throw all your eggs in one basket and believe one source. Some of these sources get paid off to leave things out or to soften the blow a little bit so that they look good and sound good, or so that we sound like the victim. All right, so just keep those things in mind when you're listening to news. 3 sides to the story, right? This side, that side, and the truth. Remember that when you're listening to news. This is crazy stuff, guys. Crazy times we're living in. Crazy, crazy times. I know some people don't care, but you know, for those of us who have family who's over there and family in the military, you know, it's a little different. You know, the problem is the war was supposedly to stop Israel from dropping nukes in Iran, aka more money for military industrial complex. I'm actually, like everybody else in the world, very curious on how this story ends. If only we can skip to the last chapter here, my goodness. Because I truly don't see a way this will end until we possibly have a different president that could possibly negotiate something. Possibly. But as long as Trump's president, this ain't ending. And Iran, out of respect for themselves, they're going to stand up for themselves. So it's not going to end. They're not going to white flag. They're going to die. They're going to die with honor and respect that they're not going to get bullied, right? Because that's kind of how they're perceiving it. And I don't blame them. I can't blame them. But this is the thing with war, right? It's like tit for tat. Why it's tough to end war, right? Like, hey, you blew up this. Okay, now we're gonna blow up this. Okay, you blew up this. So now we're gonna blow up this. Now we're gonna blow. You know, it's like ping pong. It's like tennis, you know? It's tough. Let me see. What term is Trump on? Is this the second year, y'all? I forget if this is the second or third year. Oh my goodness. His rule doesn't end till 2029. Wait a minute. 2029. Well, Trump's rule doesn't end till January 2029. Yep. How we feeling about that? Nah, I mean, it is what it is. Honestly, it is what it is. So we can't worry too much about things we can't control. But like I said, I don't think this war is gonna stop while he's president. I think it's gonna be ongoing. So my prediction right now is ongoing till January 2029. Jeez. It is 10 o'clock here. I'm gonna take a stab at this now. Now that it's 10 o'clock. I like this liquidity wick. I get a little impulsive here. We're gonna target these lows right in here. We got a little bit of a pocket in here. This is just one of those simple day trading patterns. Only with 1 micro since we've been ranging, but now that it's 10 o'clock, we're gonna see if we can break out of this range here. I like the candles that is being formed currently. Let me clear this to show you. I said on the 1 hour and on the 30-minute. You know, we sort of got that 3-bar reversal now. We're really breaking through lows out of this range here. We got a liquidity grab. 9:30 is done. So we're done with all the shenanigans. Looking to target these lows. I don't know what happened to my thing here. Going for 70 points. We'll just make TP1 this key level here, 71. But my entry is at 105. Looking for a 70-point drop. Looking for 70 points to start off the day, and then see what we got here. It's just a classical pattern here. Small risk. It's the first trade of the day. We want to keep it small, especially in these ranges. Okay, get this right. Top of this. How much is this? 34 points. 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 Alrighty, a brand new 5-minute candle just got started here. It's a fresh one. Fresh 5-minute candle. We closed outside of that range. Price has been doing lots and lots of retesting. We got a sudden bounce up because we just kind of cleared these lows here. As you can see. But we've been ranging for so long, looking for us to break through those lows. I would expect that retest that it just formed should have enough steam now to come down, flip bearish here, and continue breaking through these lows. Hopefully we can see a flush start to develop. Simple thing, simple thing. So we're in the hundreds. TP1 is in the 70s. We're now in the 90s. Oh, back in the hundreds. Let's see, it's come down to the 90s, 80s. TP1's in the 70s. TP2 is in the 30s. Like I said, looking for about 71 points to the T. Why is this on? I just realized that was on. Drop, drop, drop. Yeah, go ahead and spam drop in the chat. Let's see if you guys can activate the drop song. Go ahead and spam drop in the chat. Go ahead and spam drop and see if you guys can get it going. It needs a certain amount of drops to get going. Come on, y'all. Y'all can do it. Y'all can do it. Damn it. Oh, you guys got it. You guys got it.
We're gonna shut him down. Y'all thought we killed him with the last one? Remix. DB, Diaz Brothers, Slow Rider, Whole Boy, Pitbull, Live a Lot, DJ Loud.
Actually, this may drop 100 points. Alrighty. Don't mind us. We're just chilling. Just chilling. Looking for TP1 here. Chat, I'll be right back. Give me a second. I will be right back. Alrighty. I'm back. I'm back. What did I miss? We hit TP1. Okay. So definitely a strong area to bounce in here. I would expect a retest after bouncing in here. It's a very strong area. I'm going to do is move my stops to break even since we hit TP1. And if it holds, it holds. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Came down about 42 points. So risk-free setup now. Just going to see if it holds. Would like to see us hold 100. My entry's at 105. See if we can hold 100. It'll be tough though. It's got a lot of volume. And it's retest today. We've just been retest city. Retest, retest, retest. Okay, there we go. Break even on that. Break even. A trade like this, these are small ranges, so it's not like I would prefer to get break even. I'm only up like 30 points. It's not really much to me. See if it sets back up. Buyers are stepping in here. Let's see. Pretty strong candle, went up to 130, bounced from the 80s all the way up to 130. This 5-minute candle just got started. No top wick. I may give this one another. Oh. I like this pattern. So I'm going to give it another go. I'm actually going to look at these lows over here. We're back in the 80s. We flew up from the 80s to 130, back down to 120, back down to 110, back down to 100, back down to the 90s, back down to the 80s. Now we're in the 70s. Volume is voluming, huh? The Turtle song's on, yeah. The OG song is on. The OG. We're back up towards 110. From 70s to 110. Holy. Holy range. Stopped out of that one. Jeez. Now we got a bottom wick now. Looking for a flush here. Now we done turned all the way around. Look at this market. Look at the bottom wick on this candle. Looks long, but it's only 64 points. We are pushing. $150 now. We bounced from 63, so we got past the 70s. It's all the way in 63. All the way back up to the hundreds, back up to 130, 150, now 160. I'm just gonna wait here. Copy price. Wonder if my stop loss was just too tight. The new 5-minute candle. Gonna let it do its thing here. I'm thinking my stop loss might have been a little too tight. That's crazy. Basically, they're saying I needed over 100-point stop loss. This came all the way up to 173. So if this trade follows through, I need 113-point stop loss to hold it. Holy. see though. See how this closes. While waiting on that closure. I don't know if you guys heard, but unfortunately Hannah Rapp, she was a up and coming boxer, light featherweight. Fortunately she passed away yesterday. This guy hit her with his car while she was riding her bike. That's unfortunate. So I don't know if you guys know Hannah Rapp, but very very young. She's very young. So really unfortunate. You know, I believe I have to look it up, but I think this guy has some other hit and run case that he might have been wanted for too. I don't know if it was drunk driving or what, but be safe out there. Those of you guys who are cycling, can't trust people. There's this guy, I don't know his name, but he streams every day and he's walking across the US and he already got hit like twice. He's okay, he's still walking, but he's like walking from like coast to coast. I don't know if you guys watched his streams. I forget his name, but once in a while his stream pops up. He's literally live most of the day walking across the US. But yeah, even just him being off to the side, I mean, he's got hit twice. That's crazy. You seen him, player? Yeah, I can't think of his name. But he's doing it to raise money for... He's raising money for kids, right? Something like that. He's raising money. What's also cool is he gained so many followers from doing this so far that people, they notice like when he's in their state and they know where he is and they drive to him, give him water, give him some food and stuff, you know, his followers. So that's pretty cool too. That's also nice. Thought I read it was road rage. Very sad regardless. Oh, yeah, I have to read it. The article I read said she was cycling with her boyfriend. They were both on their bikes and she got hit. But yeah, I don't know. There was an argument before that. Who knows? Yeah, I'd have to read it though. But either way, you don't just hit people on a bike because you're in a car and you're mad at the... You know what I mean? Like, come on, people. You can't just... This ain't GTA where you just run over people on bikes because you're arguing with them. Every time I see him pop up, he's almost getting hit. Yeah, you got to see the clips of him actually getting hit. That's kind of scary. Literally, he'd be minding his business off to the side of the road. Cars will just boom. But I think it's people who are like looking down at their phone and then they look up and they're like, oh, shoot. You know, I don't know. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Be careful out there if you ride your bike. Even if you're walking the street. The other day, unfortunately, a father and son were crossing the street. They got hit by a car and they had the right of way to cross. It's a drunk driver. And unfortunately, the kid died. The father survived. Just unfortunate, you know. So you can be... And when I tell y'all they had the right of way, I mean the light was red. It was full traffic stop. Crowded everywhere. All types of witnesses. It wasn't like... It's just drunk driving. You know, people do drunk driving during the day too. It ain't just at night. So you just gotta be careful. A lot of people who didn't grow up in trouble don't know how to always assume the worst. And I know that kind of sounds pessimistic, but you cannot always assume that people are gonna stop because everyone else has stopped and it's during the day and there's no possible way, right? No, you have to, you know, understand what kind of world we live in. and always go by assumption. You gotta just be cautious. Don't trust people are gonna stop. He recently took in a stray dog while walking. Oh, really? Yeah, I gotta catch up to his streams. That's nice. As a bike rider, I experience people not paying attention as they're walking into the bicycle lane. I can tell you as a motorcycle rider myself that um a lot of times real lucky that I made it. Real lucky. Like countless times. Like most of your riding days, there's at least one or two times you almost died. Like it's crazy. It can get like that based on other, and I'm talking just casual riding, just cruising, but based on what other people do, it's tough. It's annoying, but that's why you have to, especially on a motorcycle, you'll learn you have to literally assume the worst of every car. You have to, like, you just have to, because there's so many times where you don't have that second to stop in time or to slow in time or anything. So by assuming it and already doing it, just give yourself that second, you know? Do you know a motorcycle driver who's been riding for years who hasn't gotten into a bad accident? Yeah. I know quite a few who've never, especially, listen, now I gotta call out the older heads now. It really be the ones on the Harley Davidsons with no helmet, no gloves, no helmet, catching you at the red light, always trying to give you some safety advice because, oh, I never got into an accident. I've been riding 30 years and I've been riding 20. They always trying to give you some advice. They got no helmet on, no safety gloves. Yo, they love telling people how they never got into an accident over the years. Listen, if you know, you know. They just love pulling up to a younger person on a sports bike at a red light. Always got to give out some advice with no helmet. They're cool though. They're cool, but it's like you don't even have a helmet on. You trying to tell me, you know? Goodness gracious. It's cool though. No shirt sometimes. Oh yeah. No shirt, no gloves. Like, jeez. Sometimes I cringe when I see them with no shirt, no gloves. Oh my goodness, because if something happens, jeez, your skin. Oh my goodness, your skin. And they ain't giving you nothing in the hospital. That's just raw skin with rocks in it. And where I live, it's hot. So that pavement, you can cook eggs on the pavement here, okay? When I tell you the ground is hot, it's a different type of hot ground. So besides falling on the ground and being burnt, you ain't just being burnt, but you're being scraped because you're gonna go flying, right? You guys ever seen pictures of motorcyclists who fall in areas that aren't even hot? And the burns, it's insane. So that's why you want to wear gloves. But besides wearing gloves, I mean the clutch, you got to put your muscle into it, and the gloves help. You know. See here, we are pushing up here. Also, the ones with sandals too. I cringe when I see people on the bike with sandals with their toes out, because I'm like, listen, you is just asking for it. Ain't no way. It's different if you're like, I don't know, in your driveway minding your business. But like on like the main road, it's just because of other people. You just don't know what other people are gonna do. And other people always have road rage with motorcyclists. That's something we deal with as well. I guess they mistake us for other motorcyclists who might have pissed them off another day. But they always have this animosity towards you on the road. There's always a few who do stuff. There's people who try to get me off the road. Ain't do nothing to them. They just probably think I'm somebody else. In your opinion, is it forming a double top? In my opinion, I don't like it. So I don't know what it's forming. I just don't like it. It's in a place I don't like. That's my opinion on it. I don't like it. I don't like this area. This area to me is just I don't like it. It's maybe one of those days where power hour may be a little bit better. Maybe a power hour type of day. AKA the afternoon session. Or it could just be this whole day is gonna be like this. I don't know. But this area is terrible. This is freaking war, man. We had some great price movement in June. May was okay. And then as things started to escalate, the market gets indecisive, right? The market doesn't like indecision. The market likes direction, aka booming economy. We definitely ain't booming. People can't even afford the same groceries that they used to buy. People aren't even filling up grocery carts anymore. I see people in the store, they walking around, they got everything in their hand or in a basket, or they got their kids carrying it. Or if they do have a grocery cart, they ain't filling it up no more. They look at you sideways when you got a cart full. Cost of living's up. Cost of groceries is up. Cost of everything's up. Gas, look at gas. I don't know how much it is where you are, but where I am, it's pretty high. And it's probably going to keep getting higher. But yeah, long story short, we're not in a booming economy where most people are thriving. That's just not it. The average American is one paycheck away from being homeless. That's statistics. That's not good. Also, the average American doesn't have $1,000 in savings minimum. That's not good, right? It's not good. So you have to understand as a consumer, if consumers are paycheck to paycheck, or if consumers are budgeting, they can't afford to do luxury things, right? They can't afford to go out to the movies or go to restaurants more often or experience different things. Maybe once a month they can, maybe once every 2 months, but it ain't gonna be an every week thing. Go out, go out, go out, go out, go out, go shopping, go shopping, go shopping, right? So that has an effect on the economy because look at the stores. See all these stores shutting down in the malls, they can't keep up. They have no demand. You know? I feel like years ago, I always went to the mall on the weekends. Maybe that's how I grew up. But let me know in the chat. Years ago, Do you always stop by the mall on the weekends, even if you were just walking through the mall? Let me know. At least like once a week. Maybe like early 2000s era. There was like a period of time where people were kind of always at the mall. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it used to be the place to hang out. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. There was like that period of time where it was like, even if you got one thing, cool. Maybe you got a lot of things, maybe you just got one thing, but I like that nowadays. Even like amusement parks and resorts and vacation places. Yeah, they may have their regulars that come every year, but we're just talking about overall business. To grow as a business, you need new customers, you need reoccurring customers. To maintain as a business, you need those reoccurring customers. So, yeah, a lot of businesses are shutting down or they're taking out these loans, they're on their last leg. Unfortunate. It's a domino effect, guys. People can't afford to go out and do extra stuff. It's gonna affect businesses. There's a chill spot before 4G network. My job, I used to review evidence for motorcycle accident cases. Same body parts laying across the road left me speechless. Hmm. Yeah, it's it's GG's for us because we don't have the highest probability of making it. We get real lucky. We get lucky if we survive a hit. We're on two wheels, you know. But yeah, I mean, when we get on the bike, we know that this could be our last ride. That's kind of how it is, unfortunately. It's unfortunate to say that. You don't get in your car like, oh, this could be my last time driving this car, right? You don't get, but imagine a motorcycle, y'all. It's a whole different type of thing, right? That's why a lot of people, I have a few friends, they have kids now and they decide to give up the bike because every time they get on the bike, they think about their kids. Because you always have that thought every time before you leave on your bike, this could be your last day, and especially if you have kids or if you have a pet, um, it can be a little difficult. You know what I mean? It's a little different. Till you have one, you'll know. You'll know. It's a little different. But yeah, I mean, I have one for fun, not a primary vehicle, so just there for when I feel like riding it for fun. Have it for luxury purposes. It just kind of chills. It chills in the garage until I take it out. Literally, it chills in the garage. Look at this 1 hour. Oh my goodness. Man, this market's pissing me off today. Look at this crap. Look at this crap. What the hell is this? Told you, indecision. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if this war continues the way it's continuing right now, the price action is gonna be like this until. You realize that? That's not favorable, okay? That is not gonna be favorable. Uh-uh. Wick City, yeah. Wick City. This is disgusting. May have to do small scalps. Small scalps for the win today. Goodness gracious, this is so annoying. You have a bike for the desert dunes? No, mine is a street bike. Mine's a street sports bike for the road. But those Dukes, some of those oh no, not the Dukes. What's it called? Blue. I can't think of the name of the. Oh my goodness, I can't think of the name of it. Well, I know someone. She's got this. I can't think of the name of it, but her bike is like a dual, and you can take it out on all types of terrain or road. It can go on the street, could go in the desert. It's interesting. Look at this crap. All this crap. This is. May do some micro scalping. Let me see some. So we look at the 1 hour now. Look at this bottom wick. We're bouncing off of this resistance, right? So now I'm kind of looking at it as a retest to push higher. So maybe we could just continue pushing higher from now on. No promises. Yeah, no promises. It's ridiculous. This is an area. And this is an area. Forgot to draw the zone. Okay. The market bias. I'll see you say you gotta go. Hope everything is well. Thank you so much for coming to the streams. Have a great day. It's the worst. This may go down as the worst price action of all time. And right now I'm thinking we're gonna continue higher. Tricky NASDAQ. It's I'm trying to determine if I want to help this or not. I don't know how I feel about it just yet. Why does song sound like Lean With It, Rock With It? Is it just me? Don't it sound like Lean With It, Rock With It? No, hold on, wait. Where'd that beat go? Don't y'all hear it? It's something. It's something about this song. I don't know. I swear I heard Lean With It, Rock With It. The snap sound. You're the realest sticky and Q soccer mom. Marcus said, I'm coming for blood today, huh? The market's coming for everybody today. We're on the 1 minute here. Don't like it. On the bullish side for now. I see otherwise, perhaps. Let me see something on the few minutes. Like 106 points. That's not too bad. Okay, I may not be on the buy side then. I may not. I'll keep an open mind. The way that this is behaving now. Come on, market. I'm back to the 1 minute here. How are we feeling about this market today? Let's rate this market 1 through 10. 10 being the best price action you've ever seen in your life. 1 being the worst. How are we feeling about today's market so far? 1 through 10. Just thinking about being more of a little scalper. This bottom wick here in the 30. on the 5-minute now as well. My goodness. You know, if somebody's in a buy, I don't blame them. And if somebody's in a sell, I don't blame them. I can kind of see both sides. 5, 2, -1, 3, -5, 1. My brain hurt. Yeah. -0.9. 1, 1. Then because I got my trade. But -1. Oh my goodness. Hope all is well. What's up, Cyber? We having an amazing day. I'll be honest, if we go back on the 1 minute and we look here, look at this little trend break we had here. This wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. But the location of it is atrocious. But if we were to just delete levels and then just look at it as a trend break, okay, cool. But when you got these levels on, it just looks like, what the heck? Five-minute candle closes in 45 seconds. 45 seconds. Now I'm going to let it close. All right. All right, chat. And give it some time to mix around. Decide I'm not going to scalp it. Wait for another setup. I'll execute it. No impulses. Took one impulse today, didn't work out. I'm not gonna do any impulses. I'm gonna let it be. Wait for the setup. I do like this now though. I like the way we're closing. Now we're closed outside of this range here. We got that steep wick I like. Higher time frame purposes, I like it. Lower time frame, I know it seems very annoying. But from a higher time frame standpoint, I like the idea of a buy, but I would put a stop probably just below this low, to be honest. And I'd call it a day. That's from a higher standpoint. Milo. Chopping even on the one. Need the patience and conviction of a saint to trade this. Yeah, I like it on a higher time frame for longs. The 300, about 70 points away. We'll see though. I'm gonna watch and see how it sets itself up here. Right now we got these two dojis, and I'm gonna see how this candle works. A little influx of volume we just got. Hold on, what was that? 1 minute ago, I knew it. I knew it was news. I saw the wiggle in the candle 1 minute ago, y'all. All right, I ran a Pentagon IDs, 2 soldiers killed in Iran strike, and in Jordan, One still missing. Nearly 100 U.S. service members injured. That's not new news. Iran launches new attacks on U.S. allies after 3 American troops killed in escalating war. So y'all just relaunched the same news we already knew? Oh, okay, here it is. I'm sorry, chat. Here it is. At least 5 ships make U-turns in the Red Sea before reaching Bab al-Mandeb Strait amid Houthi treat. I don't know how to pronounce those. But yeah, that was the news from a minute ago that just got released. 5 ships made a U-turn in the Red Sea. One had Saudi crude oil. Made U-turns before reaching the strait or to exit into Red Sea Tuesday based on tracking data. After Yemen's Iranian allied Houthi rebels vowed. Alright, so all this about a ship making a U-turn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? A ship making a U-turn is headlines? Yeah. A ship made a U-turn is a headline. A ship made a U-turn. I'm going to take a buy. I'm over it. Close your eyes and buy. Close your eyes and buy. Just close your eyes. Just don't even look at it. Let's all just get up. Let's walk away. We'll come back in 30 minutes. Oh my. You gotta be kidding me. Crash out moment. There's also news on yen. There was news on yen. Wait a minute. Where I missed that one. Yen weakens to 163 versus USD, raising risk of intervention. You know what, yen? This ain't the time, yen. This ain't the time. Somebody commented on this news and said toilet paper. I've never seen a comment like that ever. Toilet paper. All right. I'm going with 1 micro. I kind of want to go with 2 because I'm thinking 300. Oh, 300's up here. I kind of want to go in with 2. I'm gonna add 1 more. All right, 2 micros. That's it. Average price rose a little higher. Two micros going for 4. It's a new 30-minute candle here. So we got a brand new 30-minute candle. Be nice to see it make a bottom wick and then continue up. It just got started here. So that's what I would like to see. We come down in here. Form some type of rejection. Maybe 215, 209. Form a rejection. That would be what I would want to see. The 215. Yeah, I don't want it to go below 205. But yeah, somewhere above 205 would be nice. I mean, I guess it can if it wants, but okay, maybe 200. I'll be generous. We'll give it 200. May be a good bounce. All right, here we go. Flush down to 200. You flush to 200. Sometimes close your eyes and buy work. That's what I'm doing, but I'm not gonna do no crazy risk. I'm just gonna risk the previous low. It doesn't hold the previous low. I'm out. The ultimate risk would be that dip down in not 160, in the 60s, 29,060. That'd be what? That'd be like over 200 points. That would be the ultimate stop loss, but nobody risking like 220 points. Now they're asking for too much. Risking 200 and some points. Nah. Not today. All right, so this is the area I was talking about. Want to see it from a bounce here. In the 200s, this is where I would want to see a bounce. We can't hold it. And I may have to get up out of here. All right, let's see if we can pick up some buyers here. We're in the 80s. We smacked 81. If we can get back up to 200, then we may be able to sweep. Oh, there we go, 202. This will be a great bounce, as we talked about earlier. It would be a great spot to form a higher support. 210, 215. Okay, I see 220. Will it hold though? Will it hold? This is where I want it to form a higher support. Probably can't see it. I just realized that. Right on this zone, as we talked about, right? This zone right here. That's where I'd like a higher support to be formed. May even cushion out my stop at this low for 57 points, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move my stops up, and we can get back to entry. May add one more contract. Close your eyes and buy. There we go. We're back up to entry. So I'm going to add one more contract on that. I'm going to cushion out my stop loss and move it up to conserve a little bit of risk. It's exactly where I wanted it to form a support, so that's why I added to it, because that's what I wanted to see. So if I see more of what I want to see, and now you're gonna see when we talked about that candle flipping on the 30-minute, I'm on the 15, hold on. On the 30-minute forming that bottom wick, it's exactly what we talked about if you guys were here earlier. Look at that nice steep wick. So that's why I added to it. Let's see if we can get up there now. My first target is gonna be my level here because it's on a higher time frame. About 35 points. We'll do the second target after. Actually, let's make this TP1. Actually, let's just make this TP target. Where's my target at? It's just gonna be target. That's gonna be the target. 300s. $63 points. So the TP1, I'm just gonna put target. Starting 63 points on this trade. And I'm gonna show you why. As soon as we come up towards this area, we're gonna hit Wick City over here. Another area we could look at is right here. 431 could be another possible area if we're looking on the 4-hour. 431. But if we come down to the 1 hour, you're gonna see this candle right here in the hourly. Price has a high probability of hitting this. Okay. So let's actually tag this out, maybe as a TP2. 346 will be TP2, and that would be 107. That would be beautiful. We'll call it TP12. TP12, 107 points. That would be awesome. That'd be a good way to end today's chaotic trading. We're gonna do 1 hour. Hour target. All right. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We are down 264 on the day. Copy trading here. We're down 264. Let's see what we can do. We're up 200 right now. So, you know, if you're down on the day, if you're down, let's use this as an example. You're down 260. Right now you're up 2. Now I'm up 230. If you want to close it here, you can close it here. And then if you want to catch another trade later, you can. You don't always have to make back your full TP. I mean, your full drawdown for the day. You can make back 90% of it, 80% of it, and then go for the next one. That's always something you can do. So just keep that in mind. Just for learning purposes. Keep those things in mind, please. So 260. Do some math. It's 259 to be exact, but we'll just say 260. It was 259. But we're gonna round up about 43 points. This break even on day. So if I want to tag this out, I can tag that out there. And I can make a note to myself and say, okay, this is break even on the day, right? This area of price. Good afternoon, options grower. Sorry, guys, I haven't been reading the chat. Beautiful. Thank you, player. Maxwell at 29307. I will put my bullish M&Q trade at break even. Nice. Lens always makes a way, even on the bad market conditions. Well, you know what it is? My experience has taught me that if you're having a rough morning in the market, don't force it. Just take your time, wait for a setup. Eventually, the train typically comes a little later, you know? Alrighty, we are up pretty good here. Only copy trading 4 accounts, so if you take a look at my mouse up here, you see we're up 1,300. However, we're down to 60 though. Let's do the math. Oh, 264. Sorry guys, we're down 264. So we are down 1,056 on the day. That's how much we're down. We're currently up 1,200. Oh, it's going back down. We'll give price a little bit. Price just had like a little bull flag breakout. Let me layer this. We just had this like bull flag breakout, right? Up, 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 up. So there could be a little retracement before hitting this. So just keep that in mind. Okay. It looks even better on the 1 minute, doesn't it? It looks beautiful. Look at this. So what I'm going to do now is move my stop loss to break even on the day to guarantee myself that I will make it above the water today. 282. Actually, I'm just going to move. Where did it go? Hold on, y'all. I'm tripping. 1, 2, 3. I got 3 different orders, y'all. Yeah, okay, we're in 3 contracts. I'm separating them to 3 different orders. So let me. Okay. There are 3 different orders, but they're all above break even on the day. So see if we can hit this. Would be really nice to hit TP12 today for 100 points. There is a 1 hour target up there. What I may do is I may just put two orders here. Oh, we'll put 2 orders here. We just got closed out for 1 order. All right, we took some profit. Another order is about to get filled. Okay, cool. And now I'm just going to hold the last one at break even. Alrighty. Now you can see we're still open. You can see right here it says 1, net position is 1. So we closed out 2 contracts, only got 1 more open here. We check out P&L, only down $88 on the day now. So now we can just chill and relax. We can hold this trade, see if it does hit 100 points. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But $88 basically break even at this point. I'm fine with holding this trade and see if we can make some more profit. Maybe even see if we can add to it. Let's have some fun with it. Your voice is ASMR, thanks. Yeah, that's cool. What do you think of the current market? I'm blowing accounts with these ranges. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Give me 1 second because I'm concentrating. I'm thinking about adding to this. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Because if I add to it, we gonna add deep. I'm gonna see if we can get a pullback, and I'm gonna add 4 contracts on here to make it 5. I'll try to talk to you while I'm concentrating, but yeah, I mean the market's rangy because it doesn't have a direction. Okay, I like this. I'm gonna add. I'm gonna move stop loss right at break even for the contracts that I added. My one, I'm gonna drag up. All right, so I added to this trade, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna see I move stop loss to break even. We got a little push in that candle. I was hoping to see if it could hold. Be nice to me, NASDAQ. Be nice. Be nice. Get back up there to 300. We're so close to 300. Come on, be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Again, if you're just joining us, where we took some profit, decided to have a little fun with this and add to this trade 5 contract deep just to see if we can collect a little more cash out of this. Want to see a push to 300. We're in the 90s, very close to 300. I promise I will talk about these ranges after, guys. Ah, we didn't hold. Okay. All right. So yeah, you got to be careful with ranges. The key is to stick to your process, right? Stick to your process. The best thing you can do is review these rangy days with your process. When I say process, with your strategy, and see what's the best case scenario. You know, try to avoid ranges the best you can. And just stick to your setup, because forcing trades in ranges is gonna go left, right? It'll go left. But that was the trade, guys. So we're still down 88 from the second trade of the day. This is the third trade. But bad made back most of it. And that's from taking our time, right? We're not hopping in and out, in and out, in and out. We're waiting to see if we can get these smooth breaks, you know? Wonderful. Thanks, Mayo. I'm new here. What's your favorite prop? What up, level? I don't necessarily have a favorite per se. I've been live streaming before there were prop firms. We've been here live trading on live accounts before there were prop firms. We've been here a long time. Before I was up here, I was live streaming on Twitch years ago. So I've really been live streaming more than 10 years. We've been doing this live trading. I think there's a good top 3, top 5. Other than that, I mean, it is what it is. Just utilize them to multiply your money, you know? Milk them. Milk these prop firms. Flip your money. Get your personal account up and rolling, you know? It's a great opportunity. I think prop firms are a great opportunity. Yes, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be rule changes we don't agree with. There's going to be rule change. Oh, look at this hope. Chat. If I would have waited till then to add the last 5 contracts. Did you see that spike? That spike was literally 30 points. That would have been an extra 300 on our trade. AKA an extra 1200. Copy trading forward today. What the hell? Are you kidding me, bro? Missed the extra 1200 by that much. That is crazy. Super crazy. That's crazy. Are you out of the trade? Yeah, I'm out the trade. Yep. I'm out of the trade. When I added the last 5 on this little swing up here, and then I put it to break even, and then it came down, and basically NASDAQ crashed out on me. I didn't crash out, chat. NASDAQ crashed out on me. You see how that goes? That's how it goes. I was a victim, chat. I was the victim. Me too. That's in queue for you. Yeah. Wow. Well, that was the trade. I was thinking we can come up. There is an hourly target here. I'll show you guys on the hourly. Let me remove my levels. We clear out my noise. Take a look at this spot here in the hourly. It's usually a spot price likes to go to. Where's my pen? Hold on. I gotta get my pen out so I can draw. Where'd my pen go? Oh, here it is. I got it. I don't know why it went away. This area. Okay. That's what I'm looking at right now. Wait, I might have been off because I said 300. We're at 300 now. So where is this? Oh, 340. Okay, maybe okay, so another 40 points. I'm looking at potential here. We gotta erase that now. The reason why I'm not using my drawing tool, guys, is because Tradingview, if you're listening, Tradingview, please update this. When I go to draw, it brings back my zones. Or let me know in the chat, is there a way when I hide my zones, maybe I just didn't see it, but is there a way when I hide the zones, when I draw, that it won't come back on? I don't think so, because I think they're all layered the same. They're all layered on top, huh? So that's why I use my my pen. I use this, which is not a part of TradingView. This is separate outside of TradingView. Something I have on my computer that I use to do it that way. But yeah, okay. But yeah, if there is a way, let me know in the chat. Maybe I've overlooked it. You need to hide zones separate in your layers. Hide zones separate in your layers. Oh, I see. Okay, maybe I could hide. But see, if I hide them on the 1 hour, sometimes I do like to see them on the 1 hour though. You know? Sometimes I do like to see where they're traveling. I guess, and so it's a me problem then? I'm the problem? Because if I hide this, let me go back to 1 hour. If I hide this on the 1 hour, then I got to do it to each of them. You know? Thank you, y'all. Yeah, I'm thinking 340. 340 is right here. Maybe we can just tag it out. 346. No, that's not right. Where's my magnet tool? Here we go. We need the exact price. Oh, it is 346. Excuse me. It is. Going on TikTok. Oh, the icon under the alert plot. Wait a minute. Wait. The icon under the alert clock? Mm, group zones by time zone. Wait. Oh, this. Oh shoot, I got a lot of stuff up here. I got too many zones. The reason why I can't stand when I have a lot of zones too, I can't stand it. But the reason why I have a lot of zones is because of this price action, right? We're in these ranges. The less rangy prices, the less zones I have. I literally sometimes I'll just come up here with 2 zones for the day. But it's been so rangy. Ah, I see here. I'd have to work with all of this. That sounds like a lot of work, y'all. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of work. Ain't gonna lie. That's a lot of work. Yeah, as far as another trade, I really feel like it's continuing up. Next time I'll probably go in with just 1 micro. Still down 88. Would like to take my time with the next one because I want the next trade to take me on the green day, right? Did you have so much, but take a day, maybe just group the important zones? Gotcha. TradingView needs to keep it. Oh, TradingView needs to keep the platform simple, keep updating and adding things. Makes it buggy. You know what they got? Pizzazz. Look at this. The trick is when you do that to your chart in the morning, you win. You just pizzazz, and you're good to go. You are good to go. And then it's in a spot where we can just pull back and continue. But a little risky where it is. Would love nothing more than a pullback continuation. I'll give a go at it. It'd probably be a yeah. I don't like that we're sitting here in this area. Not my cup of tea now. May not set up again till a little bit later, y'all. TradingView has not been closing out my trades properly. I've had several losing days because of it. Really? Really? It's been lagging? Like the server? That's interesting. Yeah, when you not just adding new things, but you can just so an app can lag not just from new features, but even just adjusting something. Because when you adjust something, you gotta adjust everything else. But they do measure that. They measure their lag time, their uptime. I'm assuming it's something they're working on, but it's not an easy fix, guys. I will tell you that from experience. As somebody who codes, it's not an easy fix. Um, a simple website, maybe you can fix it in a day, in a couple days, but this is a complex website. So you can even imagine, you know? So just to put in perspective, on a simple website, it's annoying to fix. And when I say simple, I mean there's no APIs, there's not much functionality, it's just basic website. This, however, with everything going on, everything integrated in TradingView, yeah, it take a little time. But I mean, that's what they have a team for, right? You have a team that works in different departments on the code, not one person working on this whole thing. You get assigned sections to work on because the code is just so much, right? You know? So like for instance, like this menu over here to the left, you know, the menu to the left where you can click and you can draw. There's probably a team that's just assigned to that menu and that's it. You know what I mean? There's a team assigned to these things over here. It's a team for everything. There's a team assigned to the APIs for the brokers, you know? So I just keep in mind, they're not the more you have on your website, the more complex your website's functionality is. Fixing those errors is complex, even harder. That's why a lot of them like to just hire senior engineers. They like to hire people with more experience. They don't really like to hire newbies too much. You gotta know somebody to get in. Wow, look at this. Look at that candle. Talk about showing out. I don't know if I trust it though. Not a bad retest. New 5-minute candle now. Brand new 5-minute. Let me delete this now. Wish Tradingview has similar things to TradingView. I like Tradingview. I really, really like Tradingview. And they got the lockout feature now, which is really cool. We love the lockout feature. You know, Top Step really set a change in the trading space where now we have a broker adding a lockout feature, you know? But yeah, I like Tradingview. It's real simple. Buy, sell, create groups to copy. You can easily get your data. But as far as doing an analysis, yeah, I can't do my analysis on Tradingview. I mean, I can, but it'll be harder to do. It's way quicker for me to do it on TradingView. But I gotta say, execution-wise on Tradingview, quick, immediate. Whether I want to enter a trade, close a trade, copy trade, like the functionalities, speed is great. And I think even though they have drawing tools or whatever, I don't think they're gonna change it because look at all the money they're making. They got multi-million-dollar contracts with different firms. They don't need to, right? As a business, you do what's working. It's like we can have this type of functionality and people still paying millions of dollars. Oh, we're chilling, right? You know. Okay, let's see here. By the way, chat, don't forget to check out the video uploaded yesterday. Did a trade breakdown. Yesterday's 92-point trade. If you're not calling 90-point, 100-point trades consistently, then you're probably going to want to watch that video so you can learn something. Posted that yesterday. Go ahead and check it out. When I upload videos, they're not going to be things that I mention on the stream. So don't think that it's a clip from the stream. It's going to be something I didn't say. Go ahead and check that out. What to eat today, chat? What to eat? Getting kind of hungry. No incentive for them to innovate. You see, Maxwell. You see. Hope Tradingviews doesn't change like a safety device outside of the trading platform. Yeah, well, to be fair, if it makes you feel comfortable, they've always pretty much been the same all these years. They've always been there. Marina, you watched it. Thank you, Marina. Market. The market. What are we doing, market? I just want one more scalp. Well, actually, a nice big performing trade won't be the worst of the worst, eh? That works too. I'll take a $500 trade. $700 trade. I'll take one of those. We're due. I am hungry though, chat. I don't know how much longer I'll last up here. Check out Top Step. Let's check out Top Step. Let's see how they've been facing these ranges today, huh?
Bar reversal not confirmed.
Oh, they got Mohammed on.
So I don't want to be in a situation.
Love this guy,
to get,
Mohammed.
Larped.
Oh, let me pause my music. I'm sorry.
Larped, Mo.
I don't want to be larped.
I know there's a lot of traders in the chat that caught that short on the 3-bar reversal in the NASDAQ because it's a beautiful one. Right there. Right there.
We don't need the
Rejection
chat, right?
300s.
We don't need the chat. All right, Dakota's up 1,700.
Who took it?
Here?
Mohammed.
It was a pullback for a second. Was it?
Mohammed's up $3, but that's okay. He's in a trade where he's up 500 in his current trade.
If I was flat right now, what would the trade be? Or obviously no trade.
Sure, he's going to take that money. But let's see the morning.
Just a little.
I want to see the opening.
Moving average 2.5%.
The chat again. We've got all
7 and Q.
All right. Looks like people are starting in the red.
2008. Yes, GK.
Yes.
Oh, or maybe in the green.
I got a reboot.
Maybe in the green. It's just small red, just minus $40. Not bad. See, everybody's sizing down on their risk on a day like today. Oh, he ended up making 200. There we go.
Got his. Ted's got his. I didn't know.
Made some of the money back. Yeah, days like today, you just want to take it nice and slow, you know?
And well, look at the chat. Look at the
Out here.
chat.
The short.
Let's see
It was a
took the
pullback for a
short.
second.
3-bar reversal will be
A muted reaction.
All right,
here.
let's put it back where they
Whose
are now.
trading strategy do you most relate to? Well done on the grammar, by the way. That is perfectly worded. Whose trading strategy do you most relate to? Jack, Dakota, Mo.
Who's what?
trading strategy,
Watch
Mohammed.
most
I
of your
read it
videos
twice.
multiple
I
times
read it
sometimes.
twice.
Thank you,
You're
Marina.
sitting there counting your money.
All
Count
Tradingvate
your
has to
money
do
over
is
there.
update the
You're
drawing
saying whose
twos,
trading strategy
being able to save your
do you
drawings.
relate to the most?
Um, New to your channel
Interesting. I like
today.
that.
Love it. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Bill. Hope you have an amazing day. Is there another way to
All right.
trade futures
Well,
besides
we
Tradingvate?
pulled
Yeah,
back
there's
a
plenty of
little bit
brokers.
in the ES, and then
Down
we really
85
held
today.
like the
Okay,
sort of
not
like
too
resistance
bad.
become a support at that 7,500
I like Tradingvate in
SPX
the
level for
background,
now
but
at
using another
least.
platform to execute
Last
on.
3 5-minute candles are
Okay.
all right around that
Yeah, I like
basis
Tradingvate for
bottom.
execution, and I like TradingView for
Little
analysis.
downtick here in the 10-year. A little downtick in the 10-year prices.
Looks like we're all kind of
Uptick
sitting here
in
watching this. Oh, let me change my mouse back. Nah, I don't really like that dot. Music back on. Chat, what'd y'all eat for breakfast? Contemplating ordering something. Do I want to order? Do I not want to order? I kind of don't want to order, but I do want to order. I do, but I don't. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like a egg and cheese sandwich, low key. I haven't been buying eggs, but I'll buy a sandwich though, like a fresh one. Do you order DoorDash? Sometimes. Sometimes. Well, this is a interesting closure here. You can see it's coming down to the 30s, and that's only 30 points away. All this coffee talk. May just order one. I think Nasdaq's trying to have a retracement, but like, chat, don't forget to like the stream if you've been enjoying it today. Coming off of those beautiful buys we had there, beautiful trade. Scrambled eggs with sausage and cheese and toast. A fan of panini sandwiches. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is hard to find a good one. Chicken and pancakes. Ooh. Spinach and feta egg. Omelet sounds good. I haven't had an omelet in a while. Yeah, it's been a while since I had an omelet. I have pancakes. Technically, I could make pancakes. I do have pancakes. I got blueberry pancakes that I could make. I got fruit. I don't know if I feel like making it. See, it's different when you get super hungry and you've been up for hours. Like, I've been up for over 3 hours. So at this point, I'm super hungry. Been using my brain power this morning. Now I'm just super hungry, you know? It's different when I'm not super hungry, then I don't mind cooking something. But now I feel like I want something instantly without having to do it. Let's see. Tell me we're gonna slow down here. Looks like we are slowing down quite a bit. Now, those of you who had breakfast this morning, are you guys cooking that yourselves or are you guys ordering that? Do I fast? Oh no. No, I can't fast because I'd probably pass out. I work out too much. I train. No, 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 no fasting. I need the fuel because I use up my fuel. You know, especially like if I'm going hiking, you gotta have the fuel. Gotta have the fuel to hike. If I'm training on the fight team, well, you need energy to fight. If I'm going to boxing, yeah, you need stamina and energy. So if I'm running, if I'm going on my runs, gotta have energy. So yeah, I can't fast because of my lifestyle. But I also like food. But I eat for a purpose, to be honest. Like before I'm going to train, there's certain things that I eat purposely to have fuel. So most times I am eating for a purpose. You know, not so much because I want something, but just for the purpose of it. Just like my protein shakes I have every day for a purpose. Not so much of a want. Look at this bounce here. All right, buyers are starting to establish themselves again. I don't like it though. I don't like it. That's my problem. I don't like it. Oh, we could save drawings under a certain name on Tradingviews. You may be able to. I don't draw on Tradingviews. I just draw on TradingView though, so I don't know. I haven't. I've never experienced with it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure if you draw a line and you click save, it saves. But as far as like save for the next day, I don't know if it saves for the next day. It may just save for the day. I don't know. Um, yeah, chat. It's looking like I may wrap it up today. I mean, we got those nice buys. I mean, it couldn't be more beautiful than this. We caught this at the bottom. I think this was a great trade that we took here. Other than that, it's really we're kind of back in this range. Yeah, we could be pulling back to head back up towards this area, but I'm not liking it here. I don't like the way the candles are closing. So I may look a little bit towards power hour just to see. Yeah, I may wait a little bit later on in the day to see how the market sets up. But as far as watching this, it's been a long time sitting here watching this. So I'll probably just check in and out the charts to see how certain candles close. Maybe I can find another trade before the day ends. If not, it's cool. But yeah, I think I'm gonna just take it easy. Um, so yeah, I think we'll end the stream here. We had a great stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you didn't check out my new video uploaded yesterday, go ahead and check it out. 92-point trade breakdown. Good education in there. And we'll see everybody tomorrow. So have a good day, y'all. What's the music? Oh, see, now the music comes on. What the heck? Have a good day, everybody. I'm going to go eat some breakfast, refuel my brain power, and we'll see what we got here. All right, everyone. Don't forget to smile. Have a great day. I'll see ya. Manifesting to be sitting here, present, confident, seeing it, executing it. What the hell? So I think I'm gonna add to this position my stops to break even. Boom, boom, and boom. Day, come on, 1K. 690 with micros. And I'm gonna close that. Hose is mad, chat. Chat, hose is mad, chat.
Hold back! Hold back!
All right, chat, close your eyes and sell. Here we go. Just don't even look at it, chat. Why would you put a stop loss on it? Are you crazy? Why would you use a stop loss? It can't get no better than this, chat. Oh my God, she's up $5,300. We're gonna close that trade. $5 grand live on stream.